So it looks like I'm going to go look up the ORS statute number. And this Subaru right here in front of me did not stop. Anyway, that was a taxi van when I called out the license plate number, and it did not stop right here at 5th and E Street, E as in Edward, just like that Subaru did. It lives right here on the corner at 546 5th Street. This intersection, parked in a yellow zone. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to go home, look up the ORS number, and then I'll be calling it. The 800 block of F Street, F as in Franklin, has several vehicles parked on the wrong side of the road. There's also one vehicle in front of 951 F Street that's parked the wrong way on the wrong side of the road. So I hope you're all watching that. See what you get for thinking that there's actually police officers in this world. Professional, law-upholding, law-obeying people of the law. Dead fucking wrong. I cross the street legally and I get fucked over. I watched several people breaking the law getting away with it, and right in front of the pigs too. How much you want to bet that when I get home and look up the ORS number, the pig is full of shit and he didn't even have a legal right to give me that? How much you want to bet? Because he didn't even want to debate it, quote unquote, remember? He didn't want to discuss it. Why? Why not? Why wouldn't you? Because you're fucking wrong. So let's find out. To think, it all started with a trespassing charge. Now we got false ticketing. Let's find out. And I'm switching batteries. Alright, I was just at M and Mohawk, where the trespassing charge was. My bike leaned down, the light changed twice for Mohawk, but it never changed for M Street, and I was on M turning on to Mohawk. I watched it change twice within 2 minutes. So we got a malfunctioning traffic control device. Semi-truck with a Budweiser trailer, off-road lights on the 126 highway. This guy pulling into the hell. Village Inn did not signal pulling off of the road into the driveway. I don't know if that's illegal or not. So let's see. I got the unprofessionalism charge. There you go. Yellow Robert David 995. Not sure about the numbers. It's a blue Ford Explorer, possibly another register guard vehicle. Currently in the Albertsons parking lot. Here's another little thing for you. If I was such a fucking threat with guns and shit, how come neither one of them asked me if I had any weapons? Oh, that's a good fucking point now, isn't it? How come nobody asked me if I had any weapons? So how many counts of unprofessionalism is that? 40? 50? 60? Fuck, I lost count. Obstruction of justice, endangering the lives of a motorist, since I do have to obey the same laws as vehicles. And first you're shining a flashlight in my eyes. Then you're yelling at me from across the street thinking you're a tough guy. Then you start shining a high-powered spotlight in my face while I'm a moving vehicle. Now, come here. Come. Alright, Oregon.gov, let's see. Fuck is this bullshit? Like I didn't see that unprofessionalism coming. Date issued. Officer's name. Like I said, the writing of a 2-year-old. That looks like a giant M. Me. Badge number 302. Like I said, cop didn't want to talk about it because he was wrong. 811.265. Failure to obey traffic control devices. Person commits the offense of driver failure to obey traffic control devices if the person drives a vehicle. And the person does any of the following. So already right there, my ass is covered. I was on a bicycle. I am not driving a bicycle. You cannot drive a non-motorized vehicle. Let's see. Fails to obey the directions of any traffic control device. fails to obey any specific traffic control devices described in URS 11 in the manner required by that section. 2. A person is not subject to the section if they're doing any of the following the directions of a police officer. Well, there's none of those, so we can't use that. Driving an emergency vehicle or ambulance in accordance with the privileges granted to those vehicles. So that would be audible or visual signal. Driving in a funeral procession. Driver failure to obey traffic control device is a Class B traffic violation. Something else. General driving rules. Law applicable to vehicles registered out of state. Any out-of-state registered vehicle is subject to all laws, rules, and regulations governing the operation of such vehicles on the highways of this state. So, no matter where you live, you have to obey the laws here. No matter what your license plate says where you're from. So, even if this particular law pertained to pedestrians, which it clearly says it does not, even if it did, it says right here, let's see, fails to obey the directions of any traffic control device. So a blinking hand thing, that doesn't mean stop. That doesn't mean, hey, you can't cross. That means, hey, heads up, this light's about to change. And when it stops blinking, when it's the solid red hand or orange hand, then you can't go. That would be failure to obey a traffic control device for a pedestrian. But that still is not the law. Yet another crime I'm not guilty of. Alright, right now I'm in front of Guy Lee Elementary at 755 Hayden Bridge Road or Harlow. Yeah, Harlow Road. Okay. Harlow Road now. And I'm going to hit the button and see if that hand starts flashing while the timer is going. So according to cops, if that timer is going, if that hand's flashing while the timer's going, then it should be illegal. Should be illegal for me to cross, but if the if it doesn't start flashing until the 0, we'll see. So it started blinking before the timer hit 0. Which means if I tried to cross within that 18 seconds that I still had when it started flashing, I'd be breaking the law even though I still had time. It is the exact same situation.